Right, good day. Once again, it's day 116, and as I'm sure you can see, we're walking through a pretty terrible area. This is like apocalypse level destruction. The results of a wildfire, obviously. It's recent enough that nothing's even growing here, and it's just hill after hill. Off in the distance, you can see it of charred wood. Incredible. It's still super smoky from the current fires going on, so it even feels even worse because we're just smelling smoke and breathing smoke, and kind of lends to the atmosphere. It's pretty late today, or I don't know, I guess it's maybe around 6. Disappointed to be still hiking at this point, but we had sat around at Shelter Cove, the group, and done some math and figured out what our average miles was, and the average miles that we need to do per day to finish on each person's respective finish date. And we came up with some pretty low numbers, and I was happy because with the fire closures, the trail closures because of fire, I guess the silver lining to it is that it gives you more days to complete the rest of the trail because you have to skip up. So theoretically, that should allow everybody to do less miles and enjoy themselves more and not strain themselves as much and take better lunches or longer lunches and go down to lakes and, just an easier time enjoying the trail without as much pressure. Unfortunately, it didn't really work out for this week because what we're trying to do is get to trail days. Trail days is a huge PCT hiker festival that occurs in Cascade Locks, Oregon, and that is on the border of Oregon and Washington. And Sandman has a friend who very kindly and very generously offered to come drive south and pick us up. And so in order to get to a place where he can meet us, we just discovered today that we actually have to do 24 miles a day to get there. And I just, I just want to enjoy this trail. I just want to stop beating my body to hell because that's kind of where it's going. I got a nice set of Christmas toes. Christmas toes are a funny term, but they basically refer to the phenomenon that at some point your, I guess the nerves just start getting, I don't know if it's damaged or shell-shocked. I don't know how to describe it, but essentially your toes go kind of semi-numb, or you get that feeling like when your arm falls asleep, where you tap it on something and you can kind of feel it vibrate. The bottom of my feet feel that, and they feel unnaturally hot a lot of times. Of course, there's a knee and the ankle and blah, blah, blah. Whine, but it is what it is. I mean, that's what's happening to me. As much as I didn't want it to happen. So it hurts. I mean, it hurts to walk. I can't, for the life of me, I can't seem to get this hike geared down to a speed and distance that I want it to be. There's something that keeps coming up that forces us into this. But the bright side going forward is, we will make it to trail days. I've looked forward to this too since, before the hike started. I knew about it just reading about the PCT. It's going to be great because so many hikers come to it. You know, they get off the trail if they're north of it. They run up like us if they're south of it. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get to see just a ton of people that I met earlier on the trail, and people that are in front of me. And it's just be like a great reunion and a lot of fun. So I'm excited to do that. So it's worth it to put in these miles, because that's, you know, it's just, we've got such a easy and wonderful way to get there. So after that, I am going to be done with this. Any suggestion of hiking more than the average I need to finish on time, essentially. I will probably have to split off. I don't want to. I like hiking with these guys in general, and I'd like to see Sandstorm go off on his own. I think it would be so good for him to make all these decisions, to just be alone and know that he can do this. I'd like Sandman to, you know, hike back with me and enjoy all the things that this trail has to offer, because I think that he would really appreciate it. And another person we're hiking with, his name is Guardian. I actually met Guardian way back coming into Hikertown. Really nice guy, really you know, good hiker, and but he generally elects to always walk further too. So I just feel like if I'm going to get any enjoyment out of the rest of this great adventure, I'm just gonna, I can't do it with people who constantly want to go a little further or something, you know. So we'll see what happens after trail days. You know, maybe the pressure to get there will change everybody's mood, and you know, we'll be able to keep going. But if not, that's fine. Everybody has to kind of, you know, get the warm fuzzies for their own hike and get what they want out of it. So for now, we're just gonna walk through the Holocaust here. Oh my God, big puffs of ash come up every time you step, and Jesus, just stumps left. Amazing. You can just imagine the violence of the windstorm that would burn through these trees the way they have. Awful. Crazy. Powerful. All right, well, for now, that's day 116. We're going to be at a camp in a few miles. I guess it's hopefully it's next to a lake, and be on our way again tomorrow. Another day.